Hey folks, Troy Dooley doing the weekly direct selling news report. Man, it doesn't matter if you're in party clans, if you're in network marketing, MLM, if you're working for an insurance agency, we're probably going to cover it. Especially in 2011, we're going to be looking at Keller Williams, Primerica, Prepaid Legal, some of the big companies. And, you know, talking about big companies, I'm getting some stuff in here. You know how you know that you've made it? You know how you know that your company is a household word? Used to be that people thought if you were on NASCAR, that's the way it was. But I found this out. I was at Walmart. I was getting some peanuts. I love cashews, so I was getting cashews. And I'm always looking around because, you know, you see all these network marketing companies, and they have Indy cars and NASCARs and all that. And I go looking for them at the store, can't find them. Makes me wonder if they airbrush them like, you know, some magazine pictures. But look what I found. I found AMSOIL. Now, AMSOIL is one of the older, best kind. So I've decided, you know, your network marketing company has made it when it's on a monster truck. That's what I figured out. Now, I'm having fun today. This is going to be more of an editorial than it is a news report. We're going to be talking about some big stuff. One of the things I want to talk about, I received something as a gift from a company that a year ago was just launching. Very controversial. Matter of fact, I was on a telephone call that was industry-wide. We had Lynn Clements on there, Kevin Grimes, Kevin Thompson, myself, Shannon Dennison. Man, I don't remember who all else was on there, but we had some big... Oh, Jake Kevorkian was on from Numis Network, and they had a numismatic expert. And I remembered when Shannon called me late one night, he said, Troy, I'd like for you to really do a review on this company. I'm concerned. And I said, well, let me check it out. Checked out the founders, checked out the owners, checked out the product. I started digging in and doing due diligence on the products, and I realized very quickly that I did not think this company would stay in coins. At the time, it was gold and silver coins, and I looked at it and I thought they're always going to have them. That's going to be their foundation, their flagship product. But I realized that their actual niche was numismatic collecting, and I thought this is going to be big. Well, I just got a gift from Jake. This is gorgeous, all wooden. It's got a cherry finish on it. I opened it up. I don't know if you guys can see that. See that coin? And then see that crystal. Now I'm gonna pull this out. I want you to see this. I thought, man, they have come into their own in a year. This is just, check out that crystal. I mean, that is gorgeous. I'm gonna put it all around, and you guys know I showcase companies. They have etched a picture of me with a red, white, and blue scarf on. I did this at 4th of July over on Facebook. And then they put the inscription below, thanks for all you do for our industry. Live life like it was an epic adventure. And they put in an American Eagle coin. And I just thought, man, this was rock solid. I picked this up. I haven't even had a chance to tell Jake thank you. I just got it in the mail the other day. And I thought, man, this is powerful. So I was on the phone with Duke Kevorkian today. And I can't share with, he's got a deal going, and we've been showcasing him over at the MLM Journey. But here was the deal. When I saw that, you know what I thought of? I thought of all of the people out there in fraternities and sororities, the Rotary clubs, the Kiwanis clubs, Chamber of Commerce. I thought about what happened in Tucson this week, and I thought, man, a present like this given to somebody that's a hero with their picture on it and something. This is the type of stuff. I'm so excited about this. I've decided, I told Jake when he was sharing some stuff with me, I wanted to use their company for recognition in the network marketing company that I happen to be working with now, because I thought that would rock solid. You know, I'm not going to go into detail and all that. I just thought that was pretty cool, and I was really excited about knowing we got at least one network marketing company that has their act together, AMSOIL, on a monster truck. Y'all know I love Ford pickups, so that one worked out real good. I want to look at some stuff. This is where the editorial's coming in. Two of the greatest, I think, watchdog news reporters, ambassadors for this industry is Ted Knighton and Rod Cook. Both of them this week did stories on some major changes in the industry. First one that came out had to do with Agel suing their ex-founder and CEO. I read it, you know, short little snippet over on Rod's site, and I thought, man, what the heck is going on? You know, Glen Jensen he's been an icon in this industry. He launched this company about the same time that my friend Dallin Larson was launching Monavie, and I watched Randy Gage go over here to Agel. And I thought, man, what could pull a guy out of retirement? Some people would say it was money. Yeah, I don't think Randy was hurting for cash, and although he likes a lot of good toys, he tries to dress like Art Jonak all the time. He's not really big into the monetary things. You know, I've not always agreed with Randy, but the boy's got heart, man, and he tries to give back, especially to underprivileged. I thought, wow, this must be a heck of a company. Now, Rod and I had talked about it back then, and we weren't sure it was going to make it, but they did pretty good. Eric Warhe goes over there. Eric's a phenomenal trainer, coach, servant leader all in himself. So I'm sitting here thinking, man, this is crazy. You know, then there was lawsuits that flew back and forth between people there and Montevi. I mean, all this stuff happened, and you guys know I hate lawsuits. So this week when I saw that Agel was suing Glen Jensen, it kind of hurt in the heart, because I thought, man, here we go again. We just finished Montevi and Amway and all the guys, Orrin and Chris and all those guys that were done. I thought, man, this is great. Finally, we're starting the industry right for a new year. We're going to kick some butt. Melaleuca and Max International and all those guys are fighting. And matter of fact, Ted did a report on that, and Frank's crew got upset over at Melaleuca. I shook my head again. I'd passed on that story earlier or late last year because there was just some things that didn't look right. But what frustrates me is that I personally do not believe that it's companies against distributors or distributors against companies. I do believe that there's a lot of hype that surrounds being a big dog. You get to be an Eric Warhe, that's a top 2% in this industry. Matter of fact, there's other people out there in sports that are the same way. They're top 2%. But what happens when you leave a company? You know, we have to report on this stuff. It's just the way it happens. You got to keep people abreast of what's going on. But when I analyze this, I really feel for the average distributor. See, I don't believe, and I never will believe, that this industry was built for people to come in here and make millions of dollars a month. Do I think that's a passion and a dream? Absolutely. This industry was created as a way to move product to the end user fast and to give the average everyday person the opportunity to make some good money. Most of the time it's part-time money. Pay off a few bills. Put some money in an investment. If you work hard enough and you work long enough and you're loyal to what you believe in, then eventually you're going to make several thousand a month and you're going to be able to make some great things happen. But have you ever stopped to wonder what happens when you become Eric Warhe? When you become Randy Gage, when you become Orrin Woodward, when you become Sherman Unkerford, when you become Brig Hart, the list could go on and on. But these are all people that I know have been in lawsuits or are being sued now. See, what happens is we all get this idea that we want to be like them. We get this idea that, you know what, we're going to be with Agel, we're going to be like Eric, we're going to build it, he's going to be proud of us. And then Eric moves to send out cards. Randy moves to send out cards. Glenn gets sued by the company that all three of them were just promoting and loved and were passionate about. What happened? All of a sudden the field starts to get a little frustrated. They get an illusion. All these guys they've put on pedestals fall off. And the next thing you know, we have people that quit the industry, or we have people wondering, how could you go over there? You must be an evil person. Eric Warhe, you must not be the guy I thought you were. He is. He's a good guy. Jordan Adler of Send Out Cards, great guy. Servant leaders. When you look at these guys, they give. Man, they really do care. They don't just take their money and hoard it. They've worked hard for what they have. I don't have a problem with that. I think they're great guys. But what happens is we end up in these lawsuits. You got Mellaluca getting mad at Ted. You got Ted responding back and then sending out trying to put their 2 cents in their side of the story, and they make good sense on what their attorneys wrote. Do I think that the distributor over at Melaleuca has a leg to stand on? Sure I do. I believe we live in the free enterprise system. I believe that a person has the right to leave one company and go to another, just like in sports. But I also believe in the rule of law. And I believe if you sign something, if you agree to something, then you should be open and honest. See, I believe in commitments. I believe in creeds. I believe in agreements that you sign. Is it tough sometimes? Sure it is. You need to go and communicate and figure out what you're going to do right. Raven Starr last year left Monavie to go over to Agel. She left $900,000 on the table at Monavie. They gave it to the Moore Project, and she went to Agel. Did she get paid to go to Agel? I don't know. See, here's the thing about rumors that get started. Nobody's going to know if she got paid. Nobody's going to know if Jordan Adler or Cody paid Eric to come over there to send out cards, or if they paid Randy. The rumors are going to go that they did, just like people said that Orrin got paid to go to Monavie, and all that good stuff. Maybe it happens. I know one company, I was talking with my attorney and reading some stuff that he wrote, and he said that he knows of a company that it's purported they're going to put $50 million this year in recruiting bonuses for top players. And then the average distributor looks and says, wow, can I ever be like that? Can I ever make it? And sometimes I get pretty critical of that, and I say, that's not right. It's not that it's not right. See, if you're worth that, I believe in sales, you are worth every dollar that you can get. And if somebody can get a signing bonus of a couple $1 million, if they can get a guarantee, while they're building to sustaining their income or paying for their marketing or putting their team marketing stuff together, I think that's awesome, as long as it's disclosed up front. Because I still believe that even in the 21st century, that the direct selling industry was built and is still active today for the average distributor to make a few hundred to a few $1,000s a month. I believe if you come in here and you bust your butt for 24 months, that you can start making some rock solid, totally residual income that's going to last. I believe you put 5, 6, 7 years into this thing, you can retire from your corporate job and go full-time in direct selling. I still believe that. I don't believe that you can market 3, 4, 5 different companies or any of that garbage. I believe you've got to be dead set, you've got to be focused. I believe that you've got to find a company that you can believe in, a company whose leadership, whose product, whose mission you can stand behind. I believe that if an average distributor says, I want to make $200 a month, that they can figure out a plan to do that. I do not believe that the average person that comes into any direct selling company can literally, without a shadow of a doubt, envision themselves making $800,000 to $1 million a month. I think they can grow into that. But I think we've put too much hype and we've put too much emphasis on the big hitters. I challenge y'all to come to the Distributors' Rights Association convention in March in Vegas. We're going to have some of these $1 million earners there. We're going to have people there, that we're going to have the attorneys there. We're going to have corporate people. I'm going to be there. Rod Cook's going to be there. Kevin Thompson's going to be there. We're going to be talking about the ethics of the industry. We're going to be talking about bonuses, paying, signing bonuses. We're going to talk about what's ethical and what's not. If you really love this profession, you need to go to thedra.org. That's not their official website anymore. They got some new cockamamie name that I can't ever remember. But to me, they're still the Distributors' Rights Association. You need to go over there, and I don't know, it's like $100. You should show up in Vegas so that you can learn about the profession that I've given my whole adult life to because I love it so much. This is a place where we can all make money, we can all work together. And I really do pray that we don't have these lawsuits, because I got a good feeling that we're going to see some lawsuits fly that don't need to. And for you that are at Agel, that are distraught because you saw Randy leave and you saw Eric leave, they are great men. They love their people. I don't know all the reasons why they left. I hope that I can get an interview with them or Mr. Jensen or even the people from Agel. I'd even try to get Cody on the phone and send out cards, or Jordan, but doggone it, we got to hang in here together, guys, because both the companies and the distributors, it's up to us to let people know that direct selling, MLM, network marketing, whatever you call it, is still the greatest opportunity in America today. Live life like it's an epic adventure. We'll see you at the top.